Welcome back to my Paper Mario Let's Play. Last episode, we went up to Shooting Star Summit and learned what we actually had to do in this game, and now we'll be finding out how we're going to do that. So, before we go find out that, we're going to go right down here, and we have this wondrous house over here. Basically, who lives here are two people, brothers and sisters, I believe. This one's name is, I can't remember all their names. They all share similar names and whatnot, but, okay, this one's name is Merlovely. What she tells you for certain fees are where certain badges, star pieces, and what was the other one? Super blocks are located. We don't know what super blocks are, but basically this is what you'd want to do if you want to go for 100% completion, and if you don't want to use a guide and go legitimately. But we won't be doing that right now because I know where everything is. And here we got a chest. There's nothing in here at the moment, but it's really, really important. Remember how it looks like. So we're going to climb up over here to meet, I believe, the brother. I'm not 100% sure about their family links and whatnot, but basically, you know all those star pieces we've been finding? This guy collects them. We could trade the star pieces that we have to basically get some badges, pretty much. Yeah, it's a trade. So the only badge that I'm interested in right now is the pretty lucky one. So we're going to get that for 5 star pieces. And it requires 3 badge points. Basically what it does is, it's a close call, but pretty much it doesn't take in effect when Mario's in danger. It affects pretty much the entire match. Well, the random luck generator. You know, I'm very terrible with explanations, I apologize, but I'll try to get better at that. So after that, we won't be able to equip that right now, but you know what, I might as well equip the close call badge right now. There we go. We only have 3 badge points. Hopefully we'll get some more soon. And there's nothing else of interest in that area, so let's just head on out. Oh, this is a wondrous day, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find— Ow! I don't know if Mario said that or if the twink said that. Who knows? Oh, you're Mario, aren't you? Thank the stars I found you! Thank the stars I got a headache, too. What the heck, man? How do you do? I'm Twink. Princess Peach asked me to bring something to you. Yes, here it is. Here, this is it. Take it. We got the lucky star. Basically, we can use action commands. What are action commands? We'll find out eventually. But we don't need to go through Twink's tutorial here. We're actually going to be running into— No! Oh, shoot, no! Hold on a second. After that explanation, we are going to go into another battle with this Magic Koopa here. Oh, man. What? It can't be. Were you following me? What a foolish star kid. I knew that if I followed you, I'd find Mario. If I defeated Mario right now, I'd be famous. Well, reach for the stars, I suppose. And you'll get a raise. I actually wonder how Kammy Koopa pays for the cohorts. Anyway, so basically, before I move on here, I forgot to mention Power Jump. It takes 2 flower points, and it does 3 damage, more than the usual regular jump. But, since we got action commands activated, we could press A before landing on an enemy, and we could do even more damage. There we go, 4 instead of 3. By the way, Magic Koopa only has 8 HP and 3 attack and 0 defense. So, also, action commands work for our partners too. So, Goombario's is just the same as the jump. The head bonk, that is. So, press A before landing on the enemy. Bada bing, bada boom. 2 damage instead of 1. Very good. We can also defend attacks. Oh, I did not defend that. We can also defend attacks, but I'll probably do it a lot better with an easier enemy. Because Magic Koopas you actually don't see until much later in the game, so this is actually a pretty rare occurrence here. We're going to use the hammer here. If we hold left, we got to hold on to it until the star flashes and let go, doing 2 damage. Very good. Very, very good. And we got 16 star points. No level up yet. Well done, Mario. You're as strong as they say. I know that you'll be able to defeat Bowser. I'm going to return to Princess Peach's side. I'm not strong enough to really help her, but at least I can tell her you're okay. Well, Mario, see you later. It's like the ultimate tug-of-war in video game history. Mario vs. Bowser. I really love it. Oh dear, I almost forgot to tell you the message from Princess Peach. I'm alright, so don't worry about me. That's exactly what she said. I get the feeling, though, that she's very lonely. Anyway, I'll do my best to help the both of you. But please be brave, you must save Princess Peach. There he goes, back to Bowser's castle. What a brave little guy. Actually, he is pretty brave. Let's get down to business. Alright. So, now after that, we can now go back to Toad Town here. Oh, Mario! Merlin was looking for you. He lives in that house with a spinning roof. He asked me to tell you to go meet him at his house. I was just about to go look for you, but here you are! It's rare for Merlin to call somebody over to his house. He's a bit eccentric, even when he has visitors. It's rare for him to come out of the house at all. I don't really want to talk to people who live in their own houses and not... Anyway, let's go into this door over here. Merlin is out, apparently. Why do you keep on knocking? I'm telling you he's out! Ow! Ouch. Oh my everything. Ow. I'm not even sleeping, old man. Why did you do that to me? My bones, everything, is all flat. Actually, just kidding, I'm okay. No, yes, it must be. You're Mario. I've been waiting for you. You should have come earlier. Well, you're here now. Come in. So, Merlin is related to Merlevi and Merlot, by the way. I forgot to mention Merlot's name. He's the guy who we trade star pieces with. He is a wizard, so basically... When I was reading the stars the other day, an oracle came to me. What I discovered is very important, and it concerns you. But before I tell you about it, there are other things of which I must speak. It is a very long story, but I'll try to shorten it. Where should I start? It was in the old days, one of my ancestors was up on Shooting Star Summit, and as usual... But on one day it happened. Suddenly a great appeared, and I standing raised. Then the far the place was raised me up. It was amazing. I was still so young then. You raised me up, but our hearts were. And then there was a big cucumber. Anyway, then never did with the lemons. There was no friend I knew who loved lemons as well. And did you know that there were 50 million cookies in the sky? I love cookies. Oh, cookies. Oh, that was reminded me of a very awesome dream, man. And there was also a beautiful, wonderful star, and that is all that matters. Huh? Hey! Mario! Were you listening to me? Yeah. Heard about it. Heard every single thing about it. That's why I am able to help you. If you get lost during your adventure, you can come to me. So basically, Merlin you can come to for paying a small fee where you need to go, but this one he'll tell you quickly what to do. He says that you should go to the Great Fortress of the Koopa Bros. We just gotta head east from Toad Town. Woohoo! Let's go! This is turning out to be an awesome adventure already! Can't wait to go and save the Star Spirits! Woohoo! Whoa, who are these gangsters here? Yo, you don't want to go there, it's way too dangerous. Going to Koopa Bros Fortress would be a huge mistake. Definitely don't go. Most of all, though, you shouldn't go ask Old Man Merlin for help. That would be really bad news for us. I mean for you. Don't even think about it. Huh. Red, black, yellow, green. That does not sound familiar at all. This really stuck me a lot as a kid. Well, sort of. I spent like nearly an hour wondering what to do. I tried talking to Merlin right over here, and all he'd say is, try to predict my fortune. I wasted quite a few coins doing that. What you actually have to do is talk behind him, and that will trigger the next event to occur. We'll progress the game, pretty much. So, we're gonna have Merlin do his shindig, and we're gonna see what his shindig is. Let's go. Probably supposed to say shindig again, I apologize. I told you that you can't pass. Take off! You aren't toads, are you? We don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what gives? Ask anyone. We're just cute ordinary toads hanging out. I never noticed him shrugging his arms like that. Reveal your true selves! Oh, what a surprise! They're the Koopa Bros. Who would have thought? How'd you guess it was us? We were perfectly disguised! Shucks! Black, yellow, green! We retreat, for now. I love those enemies, they're so cool. Mario, those impulses were none other than the Koopa Bros. You must pursue them to their hideout, the Koopa Bros Fortress. Oh, and Mario, there's one part of your fortune I haven't revealed. To get to the Koopa Bros Fortress, you'll need help from a blue shell Koopa. This is a strange This is a strange portent in this is a strange portent in Koopa Village. You might find something that will clear it up. I've never heard portent before. I must return home now. Okay, now let's head on out to the east. Chapter 1: Storming Koopa Bros' Fortress. Alright, so here we are in Pleasant Path. We got a new enemy here. They are known as... well, I'm going to try to avoid a first strike here. They are Koopa Troopas, the first enemies in the game to have 1 defense. They also have 4 HP and 1 attack. So basically how defense works, you subtract attack with defense. Hammer does 2 damage when action commands works properly, and I only do 1 damage like that. What you can do with Koopas though, you could jump on them or use a jumping like attack like Goombario's head bonk, and flip them over onto their backs. Basically now the defense is 0. And blocking here, basically you gotta time blocking and then you subtract 1 damage from whoever attacks you. So since the Goomba only has 1 damage, 1 attack, then there's no damage left, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying so hard with these explanations here. So now the Koopa here on his back has 0 defense, so we can attack with the hammer again, and we do 2 damage. Woohoo, and that's enough to kill the Koopa. Alright, now something I'm gonna explain real quick. Oh, how did I screw it up? Jeez, okay, blocking again, there you go, you just gotta press A at the right moment. Different enemies have different timing, of course. So, now, this should be enough to give us 100 star points for a level up. Now, what I'm going to do in this playthrough, I'm also going to not increase my HP. So, this being a low experience run, and not increasing my HP, this will be a pretty interesting Let's Play, to say the least. Well, for me at least. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but... alright, I'll try to make it as interesting as possible. So... I decided to increase badge points first because I want to equip this Pretty Lucky badge, take off Close Call, and put on Hammer Throw. So, Pretty Lucky, again, as I said, is pretty much a close call that occurs throughout the entire battle without you having to be in danger. And also, whenever you level up, you also restore your health and flower points to full. Yeah, so I'm just going to try to avoid these enemies here. Alright, Dizzy Attack. Basically, when we spin into an enemy, we could dizzy the lead enemy in that set, which only lasts for 1 turn. Fright Jar. Basically, we have a chance to cause the enemies to run away in battle, but we don't receive experience points. So let's move on right over here. We have a Power Block. It inflicts 2 damage to all enemies and flips shell enemies such as Koopas onto their back. There we go, and yeah, as you saw, hit that tree, got a switch, and a bridge appears. One thing I really liked about this game as a kid was the whole paper effects of how the environments would appear based on switches. Hit this block over here, we got a Spike Goomba, don't want to deal with that there. And we go up here, we got another Sleepy Sheep. Very useful, I suppose. I should really demonstrate these items, but unfortunately, I'm trying to skip as many of the unrequired battles as possible. Got a coin block here. Healthy 10 coins, not bad. And here, if we move on to the... oh, actually, we got some honey syrup here. Honey syrup, the syrup items are what you want to go to for restoring flower points. Honey syrup in particular restores 5 flower points. Very good, very good. We get these coins here, avoid the Koopa in the bush. Unfortunately, we can't get this. Oh my gosh! Holy, that Koopa is very vigilant! Alright, so... no entry allowed. Unfortunately, we can't continue on because we can't reach that switch over here. So, let's try a different path. Okay, let's see here. Moving on to the left. Now, there's something cool I want to show off here as well. It only shows up in this one area of Pleasant Path. This one candy cane in particular. If you spin around it, you will get hearts. And here's the start theme from the Mario series. Very useful if it appeared in other places. It's the only place it appears in, which kind of stinks, but... oh well. So if we move all the way down here, we'll see these 3 blocks. What you want to do is hit the left one, the right one, and the middle one, and this block will appear. This is an attack effects B, which basically adds sound effects to Mario's attacks, and they use 0 badge points. So let's just use this one right here. I have my volume down so I can't hear, but I believe the sound goes like... whoop! I wonder if I'm right. Yeah, it is. Okay, so here, let's head on to Koopa Village. Welcome indeed, but what's going on with the music here? This kind of weird village music. I wish we could really welcome you, but we're in big trouble. Can't you see what kind of madness is going on? This village is in an uproar because of the fuzzies. You do know what fuzzies are like, don't you, Mario? They look like this. Those are gross. Mean guys. They're really naughty. Oh dear. I never knew Koopas wore It's interesting. Koopas wore shirts, so are, like, shells considered their jackets or something? Okay, so basically, what you gotta do is hit the fuzzy with a jump or a hammer, and they'll go away. And if they're carrying a shell, they'll return the shell back to the Koopa. Apparently it's embarrassing, I guess so. Be sure to keep your shell safe from fuzzies, alright? Oops, you don't have one. Well, watch your overalls. Oh my gosh, I can take my overalls. That's very gross. So, I think we'll call it an episode right over here. We're gonna deal with the shenanigans with Koopa Village. So, I'll see you guys then.